Some of you may think that I'm a little bit overdressed today, but that's because today we're going to have a funeral. We're going to bury the idea that athletes only dribble, when in actuality they do so much more than that, that they actually deserve to have accolades such as the Time Man of the Year. LeBron James is an athlete who has done so much to better the lives of those in his community and those all across the nation. Having watched LeBron for his entire career, I have seen firsthand him transform from a great athlete into one of the most vocal and socially evolved athletes on the planet. First, I will talk about his founding of the I Promise School in Akron, Ohio. Next, I will talk about his work to raise awareness on social issues through his television show. And finally, I will talk about his work with charities that help keep kids busy and off the streets. I know that after hearing my speech, you will see LeBron James as someone who deserves to be the Time Man of the Year. Probably LeBron's biggest accomplishment has been building the I Promise School in Akron, Ohio. The school houses 1st through 8th grade children, and according to Time magazine, the students at the I Promise School are given free meals daily. Any student who graduates from high school that attends the I Promise School is guaranteed a scholarship at the University of Akron. Every student is also given a free bike, so that way they never have to worry about transportation to school. Not only is the I Promise School giving their students advantages that they wouldn't normally have, it is also helping their parents. Parents can take GED classes to further their own education. There's also a food bank that parents can access to get food for their children. There's also job services available through the school that parents can use to help find job placement. This helps because Akron notoriously has a drug problem, and helping these parents to get jobs can be the difference between a student having a parent or not. Aside from school, not only is LeBron helping children by giving them an education, but he's providing them with a role model who isn't afraid to talk about social issues with his new show. In August of this year, LeBron, along with his friend and business associate, Mav Carter, launched a new talk show titled The Shop on HBO. The show features several prominent celebrities such as Drake, Snoop Dogg, and Odell Beckham Jr., among others. The show addresses issues like racial violence and gun violence in America. It can be greatly beneficial for kids growing up to see people who they idolize talking about issues that may affect them on a day-to-day life. According to the Los Angeles Times, during an episode of The Shop, LeBron even talks about how the death of a 15-year-old named Trayvon Martin encouraged him to speak out more on social issues. Something that LeBron hasn't just started this year, though, however, is his his donating to charities. LeBron James is active in several different charities, all of which have a common thread: keeping children off the streets and in after-school activities. LeBron James is active in several different charities. The charity that LeBron gives the most to is the national chapter of the Boys and Girls Club. The Boys and Girls Club provides activities for kids, so that way they always have a place to go after school. Boys and Girls Clubs are open year-round, so that way kids have a place to go in the summer and not just after they're finished with their schoolwork. Yet another charity that LeBron donates to is the After School All-Stars in his hometown of Akron. This charity provides math and reading help to students, and it also dissuades students from dropping out of high school, as it shows them the benefits of having a high school degree. LeBron has done a lot for his community of Akron, but he has done just as much on the national level. After first talking about his founding of the I Promise School in Akron, next I talked about his work to raise awareness on social issues through TV, and finally I talked about his work with charities to help kids stay busy and off the streets. I hope you now have a clear understanding of why LeBron James is making such an impact on the world, and I know that he is the best person of this year and should be honored accordingly. Thank you.